Welcome back everyone, this is GTA Failure, and this is a follow-up video to my previous video which was on the mission Turismo. At some point during my attempts at that mission, I had a wanted level and I was about to get pulled out of my car by a police officer. I looked to the side like I was doing a drive-by, and I was surprised that the police officer was not able to pull me out and bust me when I was looking to the side. I thought this was just a bug, but YouTuber Weed Whacker Man wrote in the comments, if you have an Uzi in a vehicle you can look left or right and you'll never be busted. I had no idea. So I got a wanted level and did the testing that you're seeing now, and indeed both the police and the FBI are unable to bust you in a car when you look to the side. The reason this car is not exploding is because it's a unique vehicle. Even though it's being shot up, it is bulletproof, so it doesn't catch fire at any point from all these bullets. The Patriot is a reward for completing the last Ray Machowski mission, which is called Marked Man. So yeah, this can't have been an intentional programming choice, right? I assume this was just an oversight from the Rockstar programmers. So I decided to expand my testing beyond the police and FBI because there are a lot of other folks in this game who would love to pull poor Claude out of his vehicle. All the gangs that are hostile towards Claude by the end of the game. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to test. In this particular save file, every gang is hostile towards me that's going to be hostile towards me. I've completed 100% of the game in this save file. So we'll begin with my buddies, the Colombians. And again, just taking a look to the side. And they are powerless. They can't do anything because I'm looking to the side. It's crazy. I really wish I would have known this when I was speedrunning this game. Would have saved me from getting busted a bunch of times and would have saved me from getting pulled out of my car by Colombians a bunch of times. Okay, same deal for the Uptown Yardies. Note that they will pull me out as soon as I stop looking to the side. Right there. Everything back to normal. But if you look to the side, you are immune to getting pulled out by the Uptown Yardies and the Colombians. Alright, the Triads turn out to be no match for my side look. This must be one heck of a look to prevent the Triads from pulling me out. I mean, the doors aren't even there on the car. It'd be quite easy for them to pull me out. Okay, next up is the... oh yeah, as soon as I stop looking to the side, they recognize that they can pull me out. Okay, next up are the Diablos. Yep, they don't know what to do. No idea what to do. Okay, and then finally the Mafia decided to send 6, count them 6 of their finest men after me, but they didn't know what hit them when I gave them my side glance. There's 5 of them. Oh, there's the 6th one right there. Yeah, once I'm out of the car, of course, my patented side look is of no use, so I'm gonna die pretty quick here, but I got a nice little ride on a Mafia Sentinel. Thanks, bud. And with a health of 4, yeah, this seems safe. I think we're gonna try maybe jumping over this car. Didn't like Kobe Bryant do that in a commercial? That was pretty awesome. All right, here we go, and boom. Nice. Okay, so many thanks to Weed Whacker Man for the tip about not getting busted in a car, and as we've seen, it extends to not getting pulled out by any of the hostile gangs for Claude. Okay, the other topic in this video is based on a suggestion from Chapron Dewadi, who asked, is it even possible to win the Turismo race by Dodo? So that's a good question. I know I've talked about how I suck at flying the Dodo, but check out this sweet, sweet landing. And the rest of this video is going to be about trying to do Turismo in a Dodo. Oh, that is nice. All right, we hit the tree a little bit, but pretty good, pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to skip the starting of the Turismo mission here, and we'll just cut ahead to the beginning of the race, where we do the 3, 2, 1 countdown. And you'll note that I'm going to ram into the other drivers to start the race instead of doing the official 3, 2, 1 countdown because the Dodo is so slow. I know I need every advantage I can get, so boom. All right, I don't know if the rain helps me or hurts me. It's like in horse races where some horses are good in the rain and some are not. All right, sloppy conditions here in this horse race. I'm clearly slower than every other racer. Oh, this is a problem. 2nd place, 3rd place, oh, 4th place. Yeah, I'm going to cut most of this attempt. I'm guessing Sopran was picturing using the Dodo to fly through the Coronas, and there's a couple of points in the race where there's a natural straightaway and or a downhill section like this one here. So check me out cutting the corner over the gas station. Oh, that is sweet. And can I get back down into the Corona? Perfect. Perfect. All right, still in 4th by a mile. But I did find a huge time save. Oh, there's the 3rd place guy. Okay, so this is just the end of the race because one of the other racers is going to finish, and I'm going to be burned about not being able to win a raffle. All right, so in the next clip, off in the distance, you're going to see, let's see, oh, this is me trying another sweet landing. Okay, this one is not as sweet. Coming in, mayday, upside down. All right, so in the next attempt, off in the distance, you're going to see 5 tanks. Don't worry about those. I think they're fixed spawns during this race. So clearly the dodo doesn't have enough speed to keep up with these cheetahs. So I used some cheat codes to spawn a bunch of tanks, and I was hoping the cheetahs would drive into the tanks and explode. They didn't explode, but it seems like they're hopelessly stuck. So I was prepared to just turn around and do this race on my own without worrying about these 3 guys right here. So check out clearly 3 arrows right now. All 3 of these cheetahs are on this side of the line of tanks. And I'm just going to turn around, and as soon as one of them leaves my sight, and then I'll look backwards, count 2 arrows, and keep looking backwards. The 3rd arrow is going to be on the other side. Well, I don't know if you saw it. I think the 3rd guy did show up on the other side of the tank line. So he cheated. How did he get around that? So there he is, and I'm in first here, just barely. This isn't good. Second place here. How did this cheetah get on the other side of the line of tanks? It doesn't make sense. And as we keep going through this race, we're going to find out that all 3 of the cheetahs are cheaters. Let's see, can I get some hang time here? Let's go. Can I, oh, out of control a little bit. Can I get back down? Currently in 2nd. And now in 3rd, because they're all cheating. They did not get past the line of tanks. And I think I'm going to get past, yep, there we go, 4th place. So I think like as soon as I look away, they just cheat. They just straight up cheat and teleport to where they know they're supposed to go. Okay, but in that last attempt, technically there was a little bit of room to the right of the 5th tank where the cheetahs maybe could have squeezed through. So here is 6 tanks. There's no chance the cheetahs can get past this roadblock. Oh, this is the one where we're actually going to see the 3rd cheetah on the other side of the tank line. Yeah, but clearly they can't get through. I've tanked up the place. But again, as soon as we turn around here, notice 2 arrows. Keep looking back there. You'll see the 3rd arrow on the other side of the tank line. Like the cheater that he is. Where are you, bud? There he is. Yeah, doesn't make any sense. Also, why was he going back there towards the tanks? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Eventually, all 3 tanks passed me in that attempt, so I just cut it out. Here's my final attempt at this. The dodo is behind me. The cheetahs are in front of me. And in the Turismo video, I did demonstrate that you could blow up all 3 cheetahs and win this race in a tank. And so that's the plan here. I know it's super cheesy for me to do this and then hop into my slow dodo, but it was the only thing I could think of to do. I'll play most of the rest of this attempt in quadruple speed since the dodo is so slow. There'll be a couple of times where I get some hang time in the dodo, and during those moments I'll play this clip in regular speed. So Shirley Supran, like I said, was envisioning flying the dodo or seeing somebody fly the dodo from Corona to Corona. Perhaps someone really skilled with the dodo could try this, but you need to fly super low since the Coronas are at ground level, and you need to contend with light poles and traffic. Oh, let's check out my air here. Can I get into the Corona? I'm a little bit high, a little bit out of control, and miss. So you got light poles and traffic lights and trees and buildings and traffic, and maybe this is possible. But it isn't possible for me, not given my lack of skill with the dodo. But my goodness, it would be cool to see if somebody could control the dodo so much that they could fly around this track, around this course, you know, like staying in the air. Maybe they could touch the ground a tiny bit here and there, but just sort of bounce off because they're going fast enough to get right up off the ground again. I don't know. So this particular attempt is going to end with my dodo on fire from taking too much damage. For sure, it was possible for me to slowly drive the dodo around and complete this race. I just needed to drive more carefully and conserve the health of my dodo. But I didn't do another attempt after this one. I'm convinced that I could finish it. But like I said, like this is not the intention of the question, right? The question is it possible to fly this course? I think the answer is maybe. Like maybe I've seen some GTA 3 players who are really skilled at the dodo, and so maybe. But my goodness, this would be challenging to do. All right, so thanks to Supran again for the suggestion, and thank you all so much for watching. Here we are in an on fire Oh, not quite upside down dodo. That's better than my videos usually end. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you real soon.